So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. A lot of weird bumps in the road to get where we are with this movie. But, what a journey it's been with this group of a-holes. Lots of, delays, and tweets, and firings, and stuff. No spoilers, of course, for this movie or all the others that the Guardians have been in, but boy, do I have thoughts. Some of which go into spoiler, so I can't say as much as I'd like to. But I don't think it's a spoiler to say that, wow, this is not at all what you expect it to be. Basically, everything I thought that was going to happen in this movie after, like, years and years and years of conjecture does not happen. I suspect a lot of people, lost some bets opening night. You know, regarding certain characters. It's enough that, again, no spoilers, that you go in expecting certain things to happen, and when they don't, you have a lot of anxiety that you don't know what to do with and basically carry around with you for the rest of the movie. Which I guess counts as dread, but in the end, it does deliver exactly what James Gunn promised us. This is the last film in the Guardians trilogy, and it is the last film in the MCU with this version of the Guardians. Just not at all in the way I thought it would, or probably anyone would. It's interesting knowing that this is the end for this particular group. And while there's a definite air of finality to everything that's going on, and the movie does its best to sum up everything, it's still clearly setting up for more in the future. I expected a lot more closure, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And instead I got, well, surprises. Just lots and lots of surprises. So, touche, Mr. Gunn. Touche. I don't always agree with what James Gunn does, but he makes movies and tells stories that I enjoy. They basically tick all of my boxes. And long story short, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is no exception. I enjoyed myself beginning and end, laughs and tears abounding. Oh yeah, definitely prepare to cry. Now, being the huge nerd that I am, I probably cried more during Infinity War and Endgame, and I probably cried more during Guardians Volume 2 than Volume 3, which was surprising to me. But, you know, father issues. But it's no less heartbreaking seeing Rocket's traumatic history, which is just chock full of animal abuse. I mean, it's Disney, and it's not Watership Down, but maybe prepare yourself anyway, and your kids. Related note, villain of the movie, High Evolutionary, huge jerk, which I guess means he did his job, but still. Really, everyone does a great job in this movie. Everyone gets a moment or two to shine, although there are some roles that stick out better than others, and there are a lot more roles to sort of juggle this time around, and it's not always an even split, but I basically love everybody on this ragtag crew. Some real world reputations notwithstanding. It's going to be sad seeing some of these characters and actors leaving the MCU, walking off into the sunset. And it's really interesting to see who's sticking around and what that indicates for the future. Seriously, stay after the credits. Very interesting implications on what Marvel has planned. 2 after credit sequences. But I think it's safe to say this is one of the best Marvel movies we've seen in a while. Phases 4 and 5 have been kind of bumpy, thanks to Bob Chapek and stuff, but hopefully that's an indication that things are smoothing out. I say, as there's a huge writer strike going on. We should really pay and treat people better in this country, shouldn't we? But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Definitely a lot of fun at the movies. It's going to be weird seeing how this franchise and some of its characters move forward, though. And some of its actors are showing up in Superman Legacy, apparently. I kind of missed that memo. That's going to be interesting. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. See you all tomorrow under that forever and beautiful sky. Or something. I don't know. I'm going to bed.